recently, the funeral date was announced that it's happening on the 6th of December in Kumasi.
Yes.
Only for us to see that his wife, who was living in Germany, Sewa Kutu, she and her children have placed an injunction on the funeral. So they have released a press statement. The long and short of what they are saying is that they were not consulted, or she was not consulted in the funeral preparations, and it has left her very distraught as she's still mourning her husband. And so, and I mean, ever since he died, the family has sidelined them from the funeral preparations, and she thinks it's not right. So in as much as, yes, we are all eager to give the high life legend the befitting burial, she has to announce that for now, 6 December, no, Emma.
Wow.
It's crazy.
But I mean, it looked like there was a united front.
Yeah, because she came to Ghana, and I hear she was even met at the airport by Odo Bruni.
Yes.
We saw videos where during the 1 week
together.
they were no, it wasn't during the 1 week in the house together. Where so we thought everything.
This is just and I mean, I could be wrong, but the Odo Bruni is a current wife.
Yes, the one in Ghana that they were living
together.
Well, according to her, she says they were never divorced.
Okay.
She was just living. There's no legal separation.
Okay.
She has been living in Germany all this while, while Daddy and Odo Bruni have been living in Ghana until his demise. Yeah.
Then this is a tricky one. So then, I mean, I don't know what powers she has legally.
According to German. she cited some laws in her release that according to my phone is misbehaving.
So I mean, in that, if she's using German laws, obviously then Lumba is probably still a citizen of Germany. So she has every right to be able to, I mean, take it the legal way. But then again, like we said, as we saw it from the beginning, the united fronts that they had, I don't know what's at all putting an injunction on the funeral and all of that would cost. I don't know what's the
as she also thinks that she's his wife, so she should be consulted. So her whole issue is with the fact that she heard the news on social media. According to their press release, they saw the news on social media, the news about the dates being announced, and then they feel it's disrespectful since she is the wife.
I could be wrong, but this is based on my experience with my father's recent passing. So my father, as he was also a man who married a lot, right?
Oh,
so
that's why you
don't do that. Don't do that. You were so predictable. I knew you were going to go there. But my point is that so 3 wives, all of them married to him, and they didn't ask the wives before they set the dates.
Okay.
All of that is done by the family, by my father's family.
Yes.
And the wives they are just informed. They are just informed about it, and they tell you what to do, what to bring, and all of those things.
Okay.
So as far as I'm concerned, based on my father is an Ashanti, based on the Ashanti tradition, I don't think they need to
inform her.
I mean, it is maybe just proper that they let her know so that she hadn't found out on social media.
Yes, that is her issue.
Yes, maybe that part. But then the part where she thinks she's supposed to be involved in deciding which day, I don't think she's part of that. But then any which way.
Yeah, so I have it says legal and marital clarification. We also wish to remind the public that Mr. Charles Kojo Fosu was a citizen of the Federal Republic of Germany and was legally married to Mrs. Akosua Sewa Fosu on 23rd December 2004 in Bonn, Germany. Under German law, no man who is already legally married can enter into another marriage. This is clearly stated in the German Civil Code as follows. And then they go on. So basically, as I said, she says she is the legal wife.
She didn't have a problem.
And so,
I mean, they have been married for a while, or they knew for a while. Why is it suddenly, now that the man is gone, that is when
she wants to come and give her husband a befitting burial.
Okay. I mean, let's see how that unfolds. But I think that she probably should just sit with them and then so that this doesn't become another whole issue,
and then taints the man's legacy at the end of the day.
Because already, I mean, there are people who are not family because of how much people loved Lumba, who are invested already. And like things that they have to do on the Sith, all of those souvenirs, paraphernalia, all of those things. And they don't have a date for it. I mean, it is not just, okay. Let's see how this goes.
So our final story, we have some unfortunate news coming from East Legon. So the police has announced that 2 nannies have been arrested for allegedly dragging 2-year-old twins. So what they've been doing is they have been, should I say, feeding them with minute doses of sleeping pills. And this was reported by the parents. But then we have a video from the police when they were making the announcement, so we can listen to that.
On an unfortunate incident which we find a bit unusual. Now to the details. The Airport Divisional Officer here in Accra has arrested 2 nannies, Francisca Boachi, who is 30 years and a student nurse from Konongo in the Ashanti region, and Harriet Ansa, 31 years from Jasikan in the Oti region. These persons have been arrested for allegedly administering sleep-inducing drugs to their employees' 2-year-old twins, who are boys here at East Legon, Accra. The businesswoman, a 40-year-old who is a complainant, reported to the police that she had observed unusual drowsiness and behavioral changes in her 2 sons during the month of September 2025. Now, subsequent inquiries revealed that the nannies had been administering a medication suspected to be used in their daily milk for the past 7 to 8 months. And they do this without the consent of the employer, that is the complainant. And this, they say, makes the children sleep for extended hours so they could attend to other house chores. Police investigations has further revealed that one of the accused persons, Harriet Ansa, who has administered to mix in the drugs or the suspected substance in the children's food, claims she inherited the practice from her colleague Francisca Boachi. She also confessed to subjecting the children to other forms of abuse, including hitting their heads with fire and calling them derogatory names such as chimpanzee, amongst others. Both accused persons have been working for the complainant for the past 8 months. A search conducted in the accused person's room.
So
it's crazy. I don't know if you watch the Monster series by Ryan Murphy or you know about it, where they talk about these heinous crimes committed by certain serial killers and all of that. And I mean, in my head, those are the pictures that are coming to me right about now, because I mean, I thought dragging them alone was bad enough, but if you hear what this the police PR is saying, hitting their heads and then
calling them derogatory names, and they are just
2-year-olds,
just because you want them to sleep so you can attend to other house chores.
You know the worst part, one of them is supposedly a nurse, a student nurse,
who
is training to become a full-blown professional nurse, to be taking care of other people, and you couldn't stand a 2-year-old enough to want to
and the craziest part is that this thing has been going on for months.
7 months. Where were the parents?
For months.
Where were the parents all this while?
Well, you know, sometimes I think if you listen to her, she said that the parents reported after they noticed certain behavioral changes in their children.
7 months.
Yeah.
Somebody has been abusing your kids in the house. How do you know?
I was just about to say, Kujo, like, you know, when it comes to some of these drugs, especially as they are...
The drugs parts, I get, they may not notice, but I'm talking about the parts where they say they've hit their heads with...
Maybe
for 7 months.
Maybe they don't do it. I'm not even trying to make excuses. I'm not even trying to make excuses.
I'm also trying not to blame the parents, right? But then I think that if you are leaving your kids with a nanny, I think at every time that you are home, you make sure that you are thoroughly checking the child.
A thorough check.
Because 1 month, understandable, maybe during that month, but for 7 whole months.
Because nowadays you can't be too careful, because even family members, I think it was this week I saw a post on X where someone said an uncle had raped a 5-year-old baby, and the mother the mother is saying, "Oh, young can't no fear."
The mother of the child.
Oh, the child is, yes. Let me blow your mind. The child even passed, and she's still saying, "Oh, Ebusia 70 young can't no fear." It was posted by a blogger, and the blogger said to the extent that the mom, she doesn't even want him to go and report to the police or even post his photo on social media so the police can go and arrest him because he has run away.
Because the person is family?
Yeah. It's unfortunate that some of these things are happening, but thankfully in this story, they've been arrested. So I'm hoping that justice would be served. And then another thing is that I'm really hoping that the damage that has been caused to the children is not something that is going to be permanent.
No, this is irreparable. I don't know how because it's a 2-year-old.
Oh, you know, sometimes with certain medications, certain therapy,
do we have that?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Okay, I hope so, because for 2-year-olds,
we do.
Wow.
Why are you emotional?
Maybe because I'm a father. Maybe it's because I don't know. But
Wahala for who no be father.
Oh, there you go. No, but this is okay. All right, that's fine.
So that.